Have the Tal'Darim accepted the truth of Amon's betrayal?
Some have. Others dare not question my commands.
None wish to declare Rakshir upon you.
Let them. No one can stand in the way of my vengeance. This grows tiring. We have done what we came to do. Set course for Ire, and let us bring this war to Amon.
Do not dare give me orders, Alarak. We will return to Ire only when I believe the time is right.
Let's hope that time comes soon.
Amon's presence within the Kala grows stronger. He is becoming harder to resist.
You risk much for this, Rohana.
He believes all suffering, all conflict, results from the Xel'Naga's infinite cycle. That it must end.
Yes, he has made this clear.
But you see only the surface. Underneath, a silent hatred roils within him. A prideful resentment that would see all worlds burn. The hybrid are the true face of Amon. He wishes not only for the Xel'Naga's creations to be set aside, but for them to suffer.
Artanis, you should know my fear of the Tal'Darim is not of the now, but what becomes of them if Amon is defeated.
You fear they will never integrate with our society.
They share our blood, but they are not like us. You know in your heart that may never change.
It is true. A great battle may loom on the horizon ahead of us, but it's a risk we must take.
It is a great risk.
The dawn of a unified Protoss requires much. Like the threads of a cloth, we must come together and be stronger because of it.
To think what we'd become with their culture influencing us, changing us.
Yes, we will be changed. And perhaps that is what you fear more than battle. The path ahead is uncharted, Matriarch.
Yeah, but if Amon wins, then you don't have to worry about change. Well, just one last change, and then there's nothing. Ever.
Alarak has brought his ascendants into our fold. They are fierce, but strong.
Instead of High Templars or Dark Archons, we can have Ascendants.
Vengeance for the betrayed.
Sonic Orb damages enemies in its path. That is awesome looking. Just in a line. Deal 200 damage to target enemy unit. Boom. We saw the Psionic Worm. 10 damage per second to all enemies along its path. Sacrifice. Reduce target friendly unit to 1 life. Shields are not affected. Grants the Ascendant 2 energy for each life point reduced up to its maximum energy. And you just take from other units. Just take their life. Through Rakshir, the Tal'Darim climbed the chain of ascension. Years of absorbing terrazine and the essence of their supplicants have made these ascendants powerful indeed. Haven't really used either of them just because of the gas cost.
Do not think what has happened here will spare Alarak from my watchful eye.
I did not expect it to.
Exactly.
If he dares to betray us or takes any action against you, I promise his blood will coat these corridors.
Good. That is what I am counting on.
Exactly, that is what I'm counting on. Matrix Overload. All friendly units gain a 25% bonus to movement speed and a 15% bonus to attack speed while positioned within a pylon's power field. Effect lasts for up to 15 seconds after leaving the power field. Passive ability. Cool. So as long as they're within a pylon's power field, they get this bonus. Then, after they leave the field, they still have it for 15 seconds. Guardian Shell. Friendly units become invulnerable for 5 seconds when taking fatal damage, preventing death. Each unit can only be shielded once every 60 seconds. Awesome. Reconstruction Beam. The Sphere of Adun automatically repairs damaged mechanical units for 5 life per second and damaged structures for 10 life per second. A maximum of 3 targets can be repaired at once. I want that one. Because then Void Wraiths who have taken a little bit of damage, I can give them HP back. That's awesome. Deploy Phoenix. 30 seconds. I really like Shield Overcharge. That has saved us so many times. I like the Stargates warping in, and I don't really have anything else to pull from. If I pulled all from the Shield Recharge, I'd still be 5 short. And I like the construction time and starting supply. You're next. Reconstruction Beam is next. Until I get that, I would like to have the Guardian Shell. If a unit would die for 5 seconds, they don't die. Once every 60 seconds. Have that for now, and then I do want the Reconstruction Beam.
The Tal'Darim and Alarak have joined our fight, but we cannot strike against Ire without an army.
That's different.
Phoenix and I believe that we can awaken the ancient purifiers and call upon their power. They may have been a forbidden weapon, but I have seen their potential in Phoenix and know that this time they will not fail us.
And the new place.
Mobius cores oversee Amon's hybrid production lab. I will not let this continue. We will go to Revanskar and destroy the station before Amon can create more of these abominations.
It's a carrier. I really want to do the Enden mission just because of Phoenix and the Purifiers, but...
Hierarch, as ordered. My Dark Templar have tracked Mobius core to their base within the asteroid belt of Revanskar.
Well done. Karax, what do you know of their defenses?
The asteroid field is highly volatile and guards the base's outer rim. The Spear of Adun will not be able to pass. However, our carriers could strike at the heart of the facility.
We will set a course at once. Amon has taken away my armies. So shall I take away his.
Oh, I love that Artanis. Carriers, yes.
Ready our ships for assault.
Hierarch, Mobius Core's vessels are not moving into attack position.
Something isn't right.
I agree, something isn't right.
Our shielding has been punctured. I'm detecting Terran cloak signatures on the lower decks, heading toward the bridge.
Ah, they were all cloaked.
Templar, to me! We will not let the Spear of Adun fall! Karax, we cannot let this assault interfere with our plan. Mobius Core will not expect a counterattack. Though you are not a warrior, you know their defenses better than any other. I entrust this task to you, Facesmith. Lead our carriers against the facility, while my warriors hold here.
As you command, Hierarch.
You are not a warrior, but I trust you, Facesmith. Okay, Karax in charge.
With our ship boarded, I need our best warriors here. I know you are not trained for battle, Facesmith, But with your tactical expertise, you can destroy this facility. Go now, with my full faith behind you.
High praise. Mobius core detected. Also, hostile dancing detected. So glad I found that. I missed a bunch of them, but that's okay. Still funny. Power cores identified. New unit, Carrier. Carrier is the biggest thing you've got as a Protoss. Well, now it used to be. Now that I think about it. It used to be. Isn't anymore. Because they do have a bigger unit. But, Carriers. They're a capital ship. Think of them like battle cruisers for Terrans. Builds and launches interceptors that attack enemy units. You've seen Carriers. You've seen the enemy use them. Now we have them. The cool thing about Carriers is those interceptors can add up a lot of damage very quickly. Also, sometimes the enemy units will waste time shooting the interceptors instead of the carrier themselves. And then the carrier just builds more interceptors and the carrier sticks around. That's when it works really well. Templar's Charge. Complete Templar's Charge. Destroy 120 enemy units with carriers. Friends in high places. Well, that's happening. Ultimate Answer. Collect 42 resource pickups in the Templar's Charge mission on normal. Pick up a bunch of resources. Got it. I'll actually have to pay attention to this. Resources are limited at your starting location. You'll need to explore the map to find more. Darn. Okay. Because carriers are expensive, being the capital ship of the Protoss.
The Mobius facility. As we suspected, this is where Amon's hybrid armies are born. The operation is fueled by 3 power cores. Destroying them will destabilize the facility and allow us to annihilate the remaining structure. If I establish our nexus point on the outer edge of the platform, the Templar can fight their way in. But there are no ground paths and few minerals. Fortunately, our carriers are ready now. With their help, I might have a chance.
Alright, few minerals. But that doesn't mean we can't go find more minerals. And they have a little bit of an escort with the Phoenix.
This platform has been locked by Mobius security protocols. They cannot be too difficult to decipher. If I gain access, I should be able to move the platform to areas with additional minerals. Well, at least there's enough resources here to get started.
The shadow spreads.
Okay. We have some minerals and stuff behind us as well. Let's warp in another carrier. The reason I'm warping in the Centurion is to, well, go gather stuff. Let's see, we do have a few assimilators, so.
I walk the shadowed path.
Grab. It's 4, 5, 6, 7 to start with. I did not transform into a warp stargate. Let me do that first. And you into a warp cube. Air weapons. Carrier. Carrier has arrived. That is a good thing to hear. Where's the... There you are.
Let us proceed.
Now I have 5.
Carrier has arrived. We are poised for victory. The battle is won.
Interceptors do 5 damage. They have a range of 8. The attack speed of 3 is them firing and then coming back, going back out and firing again. Actually targeting the carriers. Carriers have 150 shield and 300 life. Okay, here's another base.
It is done. I have access to the controls. The platform is operational. These navigational controls in the upper right of the command display will allow me to move it toward additional resources.
Okay.
The enemy will not be far, though. I should send some ships to scout ahead before we relocate.
Rally all probes. So it's gonna just this part, not these. All right, let's get probes in because we're gonna take this place, gather all of it, and then move on. So the enemy will not be far behind. We'll have to be careful. Although, by that, I can just send, not a probe, but I can send a unit to go grab these. Deploy pylon.
Mineral field depleted.
Oh, here we go. We're starting to get through the mineral fields.
Mineral field depleted.
Once that happens, we rally the probes and move on. We'll see what platform moves with us. I don't think it'll be this. I think it'll just be this middle one. We can build some defenses here. Won't be easy, but we can.
Eternally resolute. For soon.
I am detecting several banshees approaching our nexus.
Amon has awoken.
Banshees.
We sleep no more.
Vespine geyser exhausted.
I did not think about banshees. Don't have a way to see if they cloak. It's bad. For future reference, remember banshees can cloak. That photon cannon will stop that from happening again. Okay, we almost got this mineral field, and then we'll move on. Let's upgrade shields. And I would like to upgrade air armor as well.
Mineral field
Okay.
depleted.
Rally all probes. Move platform up. Yep, just this central platform. Well, it's moving quicker than I thought it was going to.
Time is now.
Start working.
You have not enough minerals.
Yeah, because I spent all the minerals. Centurion, really quick. 1, 2, 3. Go down here. Grab those. Looks like we can go to the left, or we can go up. Uh-oh. Destroy hybrid stasis chambers.
We are having difficulty repelling the hybrid on the Spear of Doom. Have you located their stasis chambers?
My scans show 2 chambers nearby. They appear to run on solarite. We could use it more than ever.
Your warriors have engaged
Restricted additional pilots. Carry back up.
additional pylons.
You two here, you here. And construct additional pylons. That will be difficult. Guess I could just leave them like on a platform like back here.
Base is under attack.
That's not what I wanted to hear. Hence the photon cannons that will be built shortly.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, that's all those there. Back to what we were doing.
You have not enough minerals.
Oh, I know I don't. Even the interceptors get plus.
Some experiments should never be done.
Nice, correct. I agree with that.
Justice is
One of the carriers got hit. Sadly, I don't have the other thing yet. There's a lot of stuff here.
time is now. Let us finish this.
Oh, and battlecruiser. And the phoenixes are dying. That was 5 seconds.
Our core is destroyed. Mobius core energy reserves dropping to 66%.
Excellent work, Phase Smith. Press on.
Alright, so there's a way here, and then I can grab the...
To victory.
grab more supplies. And Gary got beat up pretty bad. You had a repair. Still warping 3 engineers. Get out. Soon we'll have the Kadaran monolith to help with that. Just you have limited room.
Vespine geyser exhausted. Mineral field depleted.
Okay. How much left on the simulator? Not much.
Vespine geyser exhausted.
Okay. All probes, let's go. Make sure they're on board.
The Shadow Guard.
Alright, and let's go. Let's see what's left. I should scout with the carriers, that would be the smart thing to do. Something down here? Something down? Let's see what's over here. Some more mineral pickups. Alright, we'll gather these and then move on.
To victory. We stand once.
Let's grab. And I can warp in another carrier. Very interesting mission.
Carrier has arrived.
Maybe I would like to warp in a few more phoenixes. They've been useful.
The Shadow Guard.
Kind of an escort for the capital ships. I still have one.
Where do our enemies lurk?
Keeps getting saved by the Guardian Shell. Let's also upgrade air weapons and armor soon. Okay, that's that. Let's see what's up here first before we send the base up there to die. I have flying units. Use them to scout. Here's another.
Agreed.
Aha, it's been 60 seconds. And there's our bonuses done.
The hybrid chambers are gone, and their solar right is ours.
Hey, look
That
at
went
this.
better than I'd hoped.
That went better than I hoped. I like that Karax in charge here, and you can just hear he's not a warrior like everybody else. But it's okay. He is plenty smart. Alright, get going. Simulator. Uh-oh! Probes, come back! The probe got protected. Oh, you lose now. They got all the buffs. Oh, well, there went all the pylons. Quick, warp in stuff! Well, I still have the pylons to do so.
Carrier has arrived.
Our pylon is under attack.
Okay. I need 3 of you. Oh, well. You didn't get that. And the Centurion.
Is under attack.
Mare.
So be it. For soon, we shall shield this this world. We are poised for victory.
Yep, I saw they were flying up this way. There we go.
Justice is served.
Good news, though. Oh, but I need the pylons now.
We are ready.
Start working there. Let's see. Like I said, air weapons, air armor, shields, pylons.
Field online. Let us proceed.
Let's see. Give me a probe. These I'm going to protect with cannons. It'll take some. It'll cost some minerals now, but it'll hopefully save us some minerals later. Just don't know where they're going to swing from is the problem.
You have not enough minerals.
I gather all the minerals here. It looks that way. Centurion, come back. No, you don't. And since they're using a bunch of flying units too, they could come from anywhere. This will be expensive, but then I know stuff will be shot down. No questions asked. Okay, can you gather that? Yay!
Agreed. Battle is won.
Just what I needed. Room for a shield battery. Not too bad. Not too bad. You just don't have a lot of room on your initial platform. So I'm gonna spend now so we don't lose money like we did down there. We'll just go to another mineral field. This is a cool mechanic, though, moving the platforms and trying to get to different resource spots. I think it's neat. It's different. Gives you a new twist on the missions we've been doing so far. we're starting to run out of minerals. I'm going to leave this probe here to build more pylons.
You have not enough minerals.
More pylons, more shield batteries, things like that. 1931. Mineral field depleted.
Vespine geyser exhausted.
Azul du Templari. Teleport successful. La Faroche.
Mineral field depleted.
And that's just about it.
Mineral field depleted.
Alright, we'll be going up next, so let's check this out.
The time is now. To victory. The battle is won.
How have I not killed 120 units with the carriers yet?
Vespine geyser exhausted.
Everybody on board. This is why. He's sure doing a lot, though. I'll build some cannons here to help.
Awaiting the call.
Hello.
Time is now.
We're at the next core. Missed some of those, I think. Sadly.
In the name of Amon.
No, I will leave that to you.
Oh, awesome, Karax! Die in the name of Amon. No, I'll leave that to you. Friends in high places? That was awesome. Let's get rid of the things that are getting rid of the interception.
It is nearly offline, Hierarch. There is only one more core.
Well done, Karax. The attacks on the ship have slowed.
Okay. Make sure I have everybody on board. I should. Except that one probe. Up. We'll gather the minerals and things here.
We stand watch. Your command is law.
Anything over there? Maybe. Maybe more stuff there.
Victory awaits.
Oh, you can't get out. Darn.
You have not enough minerals.
We are poised for victory. We are ready. The time is now.
This energizer shall gather then. 42. You need 42.
Let us proceed.
Ultimate answer. Cool. That one's done. The achievements are done. The stasis chambers are done. On higher difficulties, I'm sure you'll need all the resources you can grab. But I think I'm okay.
We are ready.
I'll pass. That's correct. We'll say no. I'll leave that to you. Black Hammer. It's a fancy Thor. Oh.
Mobius Corps battle cruisers are warping away from the Spear of Doom.
Yep, I see that.
Yes, I believe I have found them. It is no matter. We will not be deterred.
Yes, I believe I have found them. Oh, that's awesome. Here we go.
The final power core has been destroyed. We must strike now. Hierarch, is the Spear of Doom secure?
Yes, we repelled the invaders before they could reach the solar core. Our weapon systems are yours to command.
It was my honor to serve. Fire!
Ah, that was awesome. Solar power 250. Darkness purge. Pulse objectives Mobius Core. Karax. That was so cool. It was my honor to serve. Fire! And just fire everything. He had great lines. That was amazing. That was super cool. We found 47 of 72 of the resource pallets. You can find them all. They're around. Awesome. That was cool.
Amon's hybrid facility lies in ruin. His hybrid armies shattered. And yet, for the briefest of moments, we lingered on the cusp of ruin. We endured because of the actions of one brave Templar. In the midst of darkness, I have seen a light. I have seen defiant hope. Karax of the Kalai, you were born a craftsman from a caste of engineers. But now, You stand as a warrior. Today, it is clear that the age of castes has come to its end. Today, we must all become Templar.
Hierarch, I have
Awesome.
powered up a new ship subsystem. You can review it in the solar core now.
That was really cool. You were born to just be a craftsman. Now you're a warrior. The time of however you're born, whatever class you're deemed, that's it. That's all you're ever going to be. Is at an end for this. That's cool. We'll do the conversations and all that next time. Last choice is Purifier Beam. The Sphere of Adun fires a controllable beam at the surface that deals 750 damage, 1,500 versus armored, to enemy structures and units over 15 seconds. The beam automatically acquires targets if it's not manually controlled. It will just move to the next enemy. Time Stop. Freeze all enemy units and structures in time for 20 seconds. You do nothing. 300-second cooldown. No energy cost, but a 300-second cooldown. Or Solar Bombardment. Cooldown, 300 seconds. Bombards the target area for 15 seconds, firing 200 random shots that deal 15 area damage each. 30 versus armored. When you want this area to not have anything anymore. That's really cool. I want the reconstruction beam. Awesome. Can now repair damaged mechanical units. Maximum 3 targets can be repaired at once. That's cool. I would also like to have time stop for when things are just going bad. Time stop! And let's do the army.
Our scouts are reporting the Dominion is attempting to fight back the Golden Armada. Despite their efforts, multiple systems have fallen.
Capital ships have docked within the Sphere of Adun. They await your preference.
Capital ship. Carrier. Heals nearby friendly mechanical units. 2 repair drones automatically heal friendly mechanical units near the carrier. Oh, that's awesome. And then, of course, interceptors. Having miniaturized the Sphere of Adun's reconstruction beam, which we just got, Karax has upgraded our carriers with drones that can repair other machines within their vicinity. These improvements will greatly enhance the longevity of our ships. Yes. Or
Valor is eternal.
we can choose Tempest. Deals heavy damage from long range. You've seen the long range. You've seen I've not been able to shoot back sometimes at them with our static defenses. That kind of long range. Deals heavy damage from long range. Disintegration deals damage over time. Cooldown 90 seconds. Deal 500 damage over 20 seconds to target enemy unit or structure. The Tempest's volatile weaponry has always endangered its pilot. Karax has integrated our Tempest into the Purifier data web, allowing them to be flown remotely. They can now be outfitted with advanced disintegration at no risk to the pilots. Yay! I want carriers. That's cool.
The legendary Arbiter vessels have been reconstructed due to our great need. They can be deployed at your discretion.
Ooh, Arbiters. This is old school. Lost after the fall of Ire, the technology for Arbiter construction still exists aboard the Sphere of Adun. Their ability to cloak and recall our forces while placing the enemy in stasis is a valuable addition to our fleet. Arbiters are a complete support unit. They can place enemy units in target area into stasis. For 15 seconds, they cannot move, attack, be attacked, or be affected by abilities. So we can't do anything to them, but they can't do anything to us, letting us clear the area of other enemies and then dealing with them. Mass Recall teleports all friendly units in target area to the Arbiter's location. Choose an area, everything that's there gets warped to wherever the Arbiter is. Lastly, the Arbiter has a cloaking field. All units near the Arbiter are cloaked, period. As long as you're near the Arbiter, you're cloaked. Now, the Arbiter itself is not, however. So, do keep that in mind, because, well, when the Arbiter gets blown up, because that'll be what's hit first if the enemy can't detect anything, then everything else can be seen. It is a pure support unit, but it's really cool, and like I said, it's an old school unit. I'm going to stick with the Void Rays. I like Void Rays a lot. The Arbiters are really neat. Have those as some carriers. That would be really cool.
Amon's forces are moving. It's time to strike.
Very exciting to have all the all the new toys at our disposal. And we'll get to see some of those in action next time. And view the conversations, of course. Until then, I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.